So like I said in my previous video, I said I was going to go ahead and show you the unboxing of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Anniversary Edition I got a couple years ago, and just show you a quick little bit of the strategy guide. So let's jump right on into it. So we'll go ahead and start with the strategy guide. This is what the strategy guide cover looks like. Pretty cool. Made by Press Run. And just like any typical strategy guide, there's not too much crazy stuff into it. Cool artwork all around though. And like it gives you the breakdown of every level, what they call episodes in here, and gives you a walkthrough of all of them. And it'll go through like all the moves for Xbox, Switch, PlayStation. But like the main thing is just like how sweet the art is. Like that. It's pretty cool. Like they keep it real simple. This one right here helps though. This tip right here. If you're looking to level up your half shell heroes faster, replaying episode 1 is a good way to grind for extra points. If you replay episode 1 over again, you get like a plus 20 or plus 21 points every time. So that's the tip that they're talking about. So like when I was grinding to max out all the characters, I just replayed episode 1 over and over again, just because it was fast. You get like 100 basic, and then you get an extra like 21 or 20 points on top of that once you actually beat the episode each time. And then they got a cool like hero breakdown right here. Casey Jones is my favorite. Love playing as him. It's pretty badass. Pizza time. And then yeah, it's just kind of like a regular breakdown of the whole game. Of all the episodes, all the bad guys, the bosses and whatnot. And it's really, I would say like the big thing about this is just the artwork. I would say like if you're like a real fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like this is something you want just for like the cool little artwork and the throwback retro style of the game. Has some trivia in there, but it's just a cool piece to have of just like the classic Turtles. At first I thought this was like a remaster or a remake, but they totally knocked it out of the park of just getting that retro feel and just like the retro art as well. And they don't let it go to waste and putting it all over the strategy guide here. And then finally, Super Shredder. And then a cool little bit of trivia right up here is that since I'm a big wrestling nerd, right up here it says Super Shredder first appeared in the climax of the 1991 movie Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze, where he was portrayed by now former pro wrestling champion Kevin Diesel Nash. That's pretty cool. Awesome artwork. Then a cool little page for all the achievements right there. And then finally I beat the last one. Where is it? Who's your doc? Who needs a doc right here? Defeat Super Shredder without being hit. And then yeah, pretty much all there is to it. But like this, I would definitely say it's just cool to look at the art and the gallery of it. You know, obviously strategy guides aren't as big as they used to be, you know, where that's the only way you could find out like cheat codes, Easter eggs and whatnot. Now you got YouTube, which YouTube and the internet just makes all that stuff kind of obsolete. But it's still cool to have a piece like this just for the art and just the retro feel, especially if you're like a big fan too. And then finally, the piece that made me want to buy it in the first place was this VHS type feel case. So it's Shredder's Revenge Anniversary Edition, but I think it includes the Dimension Shell Shock DLC right there. So it has everyone like they usually do: Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, Michelangelo, April O'Neil, Splinter, Casey Jones, and then it looks like Usagi and Kare. I'm not too sure if these are actual like characters or if they just made them up, but It's pretty cool. They added some characters, added some DLC to it. But yeah, I like that the box is kind of like a VHS feel. So let's go ahead and open that up. Limited run games. Oh, that's pretty cool. Legitimately looks like a VHS. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Anniversary Edition. Game, obviously. I forgot I got this for PS5. I always love me some physical copies. I hate buying downloads for games. I'd rather have a physical copy at all times. Feels a little thick in here. So we'll just open that up then. The Pizza Hut code, I don't know. Free personal pizza. That's already been expired. That's cool though. Putting a pizza coupon in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. And some cool stickers. And look at this, a physical manual. That's cool. They blacked out freaking Casey Jones, because you unlock Casey Jones once you actually beat the main story of the game. Bow staff, the nunchuck. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Shredder foot stinks. And like, this is what I was talking about. This alone, like the art and stuff like that, it's totally worth it to like a hardcore fan or even just a collector like me. Like, this is like the little stuff that I was talking about in the game that they put in there that just makes it just so much better. It just gives it so much more life and more feel. Leonardo versus versus Shredder. Bebop and Rocksteady. And then right there, look at that. That's pretty cool. And that's it, you know, nothing too crazy. Just, it's all about the artwork here and the little things and the dedication that they put into the actual franchise. And they did just an awesome job. I think if you're a classic Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle fan, this would be something awesome to have in your collection. Even if you're not a hardcore fan, this is just, it's just cool, you know? Like the art in the strategy guide is just awesome. The cool little VHS type build for the game. It's a pretty awesome little box. And yeah, this is the kind of stuff, you know, for the love of the game, you just love to pick up stuff like this. It's not going to be world changing or anything, but like when you're a real fan of a game or a real fan of something or a franchise or characters, this is the kind of stuff you love. So it's pretty cool. And like I said, I don't even remember when I ordered it, 21, 22. And it took like 2 years for it to finally get to me. So people who dealt with limited run games knows the deal, where it just takes forever to get this stuff shipped out, which, you know, they make this themselves and it takes time, you know. But I can see how it could be frustrating because like I moved like twice, so I'm surprised that it had found my address and found me. But not to do like a whole ad for limited run games, but if you're interested in like physical copies of games and these cool little put together kind of collector's editions, I would go look at limited run games and see all the cool stuff that they got. I bought already a couple things from them over there, and it's super awesome. They put a lot of heart and work and energy into the stuff that they make over there, all for the sake of staying true and dedicated to the fans, I believe. So I'd go check their stuff out. Thanks for watching. I just finished up all the achievements for Shredder's Revenge. I finally beat the last one, so I'll be putting that video together. Then I'm gonna try to lock into that Dimension Shell Shock DLC and see what the new game mode's like, and just check out a couple of the other characters. And we're gonna be moving right on through to the next game shortly. So thanks for watching. Peace.
What you doing, son?
Nothing. Just chilling. Killing.
True.